side. Y'all ain't telling me nothing. But the Bible said about 7 days later, when they were all assembled up there, Thomas was in the midst. He was in the room. But then the doors was locked because they were scared them Roman soldiers were going to get them. So though they had triple locks on them though. Y'all know how some of y'all houses got everything. If a fire break out, you can't even get out your room. Jesus unlocked no door, but when they looked around there, he was standing. And he said unto them, said, now, Thomas, you wasn't here, and I heard what you said, even though I wasn't here. Y'all didn't get that. I wasn't here when you said it. But I heard what you said. So come on, boy, come on. And Jesus lifted up that robe. Say the hole is still there. It ain't healed up yet. Put your hand in there. Satisfy the curiosity of your faith. Put your finger in there. See them holes in put. And Thomas, now the Bible never said Thomas did that. He just fell out in the fold, started hollering. My Lord and my God. Jesus said, because you have seen, you believe. Well, but blessed are they that have not seen and yet believe. The hand of the Father, and at the resurrection of Jesus, he challenged his disciples to touch, for a spirit hath not flesh and bones like I have. So now if after he died, flesh and bones was walking around Jerusalem, y'all ain't gonna say that. And then had Stephen seen him standing on the right hand of the Father. Ain't no sense you telling me you found his body in no box. They went down there to finish the job. But when they got down there, they saw an angel sing. Y'all ain't gonna help me. I know you're looking for Jesus that was crucified. Behold, he's not here. He's risen as he said. Come on and say yes. And so Mary was so distraught. She was so tore up. She turned and was walking and she saw Jesus. But it looked like a gardener to her. She went to the gardener and said, tell me where you laid. I'll go. This is a woman talking. I'll go and bury him myself. I'll go and lift him wherever you got him and put him where you need to be because I love him, dead or alive. Come on and say that. Paul had all that testimony. But last but not least, Paul had the testimony of himself. An experience which was as real as anything material. Somebody say amen. He said that I had letters from the officials. I went down to Samaria and I broke up a revival. I had the saints locked up and some put in jail. Paul said I was there when they were stoning Brother Stephen. As a matter of fact, I even held their coats. Because what Paul didn't realize at the time was he that holdeth the coat is just as guilty as them that's throwing the stone. Sometimes y'all get around someplace in your ungodly conversation and they come out telling on everybody. I said, but child, I ain't saying nothing myself. He that sitteth at the table while others are gossiping. Please wave at me. I'm going to quit. Somebody say yes. Come on and say yes, Lord. Let me tell you something. There was nothing neurotic about the temperament of Paul. In complete command of his faculties. But on that Damascus road, with evil intent to destroy the fledgling little church down there, Jesus told his Father, I know it's not time for the rapture, and it's not time for me to go back to earth, but will you just excuse me for 1 minute? I got to go down and deal with Paul, because if I don't deal with Paul, he's going to destroy my church. When Jesus stepped out of heaven, down on that Damascus road, waited for that proud Jew to come by, and when he got just where Paul was, Jesus, see, y'all thought Bundy Brown created it, but I believe Paul did. Jesus floated like a butterfly, stayed like a bee, rumble, young man, rumble. Somebody say yeah. Slap the stew out of Paul. Paul said, who art thou? He said, I'm Jesus.